Oh, what up, YouTuberverse? It's your boy RB back again for another one. Today we're talking about the NFL draft and the NBA playoffs.
Playoffs? You kidding me?
Deja vu.
What did you just say?
Deja vu? Anyway, Nuance Machine, episode 22. Let's kick it. All right, before we get started, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also, please check out my favorite charity, The Block Chicago. This is a youth mentoring program that is helping the young people on the west side of Chicago reach their full potential through the sport of boxing. They don't just teach kids how to box, they offer academic support, mentorship, college prep, and more. The kids in this program have a 100% high school graduation rate, a 100% college acceptance rate, and this is something I truly believe in, and I hope you guys check out their website and donate. Also, check out my shirt here. If you like my shirt, you can find it at my shop, breezysprints.com, where you can find all originals designs printed on high-quality tees, tank tops, sweatshirts, hoodies, and they're all designed by yours truly. And without further ado, let's get right into it. All right, so the very first thing we're going to talk about is the Sixers and Celtics series. So in game one, who was the hero? James Harden. He turned back time, turned into Houston James Harden. He led the Sixers to a 119-115 win over the Celtics with 45 points and 6 assists. Definitely the best playoff performance of his career. Remember the narrative around James Harden is that he fades in the playoffs. He fades during the biggest moment. And I think that he's trying to put that to bed, put that to rest. And so just an excellent performance by him. Huge win with Joel Embiid out. So in game two, who was the hero? Who showed up to play? Who wanted to go up 2-0? Nobody. Nobody showed up, and the Sixers lost by 34 points. Phew. Joel Embiid played in this game, but I'm not really sure what the issue was or why he played if he was going to be this terrible. Honestly, the whole team looked like they were a step behind the Celtics the entire game. Of course, all the Embiid haters simultaneously all came out and said the same thing. Is this your MVP? Is this your MVP? This is your MVP? This is your MVP? This is your MVP? I swear, man, this is why I hate social media. It's like no one has an original thought. Everyone just says the same things over and over and over and over and over and over again. It's just because they saw it in a movie. Like,
Is this your game?
it's kind of wild how everyone goes out and repeats the same thing. Like nobody has any original thoughts whatsoever. People are acting like the MVP can't have one bad game in the playoffs. They're also ignoring the fact that Joel Embiid literally coming off a sprained knee. And this is the main reason why I hate social media comment sections. It's because it's where nuance goes to die. Nobody discusses details in the comment section. Embiid did not play well on offense at all. He did have 5 blocks on defense, so that was good. But the rest of the team just didn't show up at all. I honestly thought the Sixers were going to lose this game anyway, whether Embiid was healthy or not, whether he played or not.
It doesn't matter!
Just because I didn't expect the Sixers to go up 2-0 in Boston. But, getting the split, I'm happy with that. That's fine. That was a terrible game last game. Hopefully we can get it back together, but I'll take the split. Like, I almost feel like the point of this game was just to get Joel Embiid some cardio in, get him in shape for the future games. Besides that, honestly, the Sixers look like they weren't even trying to win this game. Maybe James Harden had the whole team out too late at the strip club the night before after Joel Embiid won the MVP. Who knows? Speaking of MVP, I know I'm biased. I think Joel Embiid deserved it. I'm happy for him. He had a ton of great moments this season. The Sixers went 20-9 in the last part of the season after the All-Star break. I think that, along with the fact that Joker's won it 2 times in a row already, has something to do with why Joel Embiid won the MVP this year. Also, I think because of the way Embiid performed head-to-head against Joker, where he scored 47 points, I think that had a lot to do with it as well. I'm happy for the big man, but that don't change the fact that he needs to play better in this series. So, it was announced that the Grizzlies told Dillon Brooks that they will not be bringing him back under any circumstances. I don't know if I've ever heard of a team saying something like that to a player. Like literally the day after you get knocked out of the playoffs, the Grizzlies organization got together and decided the first order of business was to get this dude off the team. Why? Why? Well, look, we've talked about his ridiculous trash talking to LeBron.
I poke bears. I don't respect no one until they come and give me 40.
But we haven't talked about how he was literally the worst player in the NBA playoffs this season. I'm not even joking. Literally the worst player in the NBA playoffs this season. Look at this.
Look at this. Somebody come and look at this.
55 guys have taken as many shots as Dillon. How's he doing?
Holy cow.
Well, he's last in points. He's second to last in field goal percentage. Tied for last in rebounds. Third to last in assists. Second to last in steals. Last in blocks. Last in win shares. And, of course, tied for the most ejection.
And he averaged 10 points and 3 rebounds on 28% shooting. Oh, God, that's awful.
That's terrible.
Trying to be the villain is a tough line to walk. Like, you can't be a villain and be trash on the court. You know, you gotta back it up.
Bag up, Terry. Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse. Oh, Lord.
With your play. The Grizzlies just couldn't wait to get rid of this dude, and I'm not surprised. Like, Dillon Brooks has what I call unearned swag. Like, he just goes out there and acts like he's the baddest mofo on the court when everyone in the building knows that he's not. And the main problem is that it didn't translate to any playoff wins. So, Draymond was absolutely right about him.
Why the Memphis Grizzlies is not ready to compete for a championship, look no further than this idiot right here. They're actually depending on this guy to help them win a championship. And yet, you running around talking about a dynasty? The dynasty starts after you, not with you.
So we'll see what happens with Dillon Brooks. There's some rumors going around that he might end up in Taiwan. That wouldn't surprise me either, because what team wants to take on his personality and get bad play at the same time? All right, so the Nuggets have taken the first 2 games from the Sun, and Joker is looking very MVP-like, which, again, is making all the Embiid haters come out of the woodwork, man. I think Phoenix is in big trouble. Denver's defense is one of the best in the NBA, and they've bothered the Suns. Look, Devin Booker and KD were both pretty inefficient in game 2. KD scored 24 points and took 27 shots. That sounds like an AI stat line. Devin Booker scored 35 points on 29 shots. That also looks like an Allen Iverson stat line.
We're talking about practice, man.
So, not a great performance from your stars. But what's really discouraging for the Suns is that Devin Booker and Kevin Durant played well offensively in game 1, and they still lost. They both played very well offensively, still lost. I hope that they can at least come back and make it a series. I hope that the Nuggets don't get the sweep. I do think the Nuggets are going to win the series, but hopefully it's in like 6 games and not 4. All right, and the last thing we're going to talk about here today is, very quickly, we're going to talk about the NFL draft. And I know not everybody that listens to the show is an Eagles fan, but the Eagles just are dominating, man. It's really impressive. Howie Roseman might be the best GM in the NFL right now.
Right now.
The Eagles drafted defensive tackle Jalen Carter from Georgia. They moved up to get him. He is considered by many to be the best defensive player in the draft. And Cowboys fans aren't taking it well.
I'm sorry, Swag. We had to do it to you. How scared are you of this Eagles defense?
I'm not even addressing the damn camera. I'm pissed off again. I'm terrified, okay? But I'm not going to look in the camera while I say it. Bro, nobody in this draft came and thought that the Philadelphia Eagles was going to walk out of here last night with Jalen Carter, bro.
Definitely something nobody expected.
They weren't expecting that shit.
Howie Roseman pulled another Houdini act. This guy's like the David Blaine of NFL GMs. That'll help replace Hargrave, who left this year. So the Eagles have shored up their defense here after losing a couple players off that defense. And people are saying that, hey, this team's better than they were last year. And last year they went to the Super Bowl. They also made a trade for running back DeAndre Swift from the Detroit Lions. That makes the Eagles' stable of running backs very, very deep. They have the deepest backfield in the entire NFL. This makes the Eagles the most dangerous rushing attack in the entire NFL, on paper at least. Like, they're just killing it, man. The NFL is being put on notice by the Eagles. Y'all need to step y'all's game up. we're going for it again. We're running away with this division, and we're going for it again. But yeah, that's gonna be all for this one, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one.
Can't wait.
And I love you guys. Peace.
Dark side, light this bitch up.
Mina Kimes, Ryan Clark, Dan Orlovsky, and Laura Boogie Rutledge failed me because none of them knew that Jalen Carter was a potential pick for the damn Philadelphia Eagles. And now I got to deal with this all season.
Bye.